Well, I just got up to camp and I seen this leaning tree that wasn't there when I left last week. I'm a little concerned because it looks like it's over top my trailer there. It looks like it got hung up in some cherry trees there. It's not over top my trailer. That one cherry tree should keep it away from my trailer. You see it comes down here, on down, and it looks like it just broke there. Well, this doesn't look like any fun, does it? I can see it's rotten there. You can see where the wood's rotten. Really rotten. See, it just crumbles away. But it looks like it's curved enough. If I pull it, cut it maybe in here to get it down, take my tractor and pull it, cut it down this area, take my tractor back and pull it back, it might fall that way, roll that way, and hit my trailer. So it looks like I'm gonna have to move my trailer before I try to even cut this down. This was not what I was expecting. But boy, it is. I'm surprised how rotten it is. I mean, just look at that. This crumbles right away. Kind of wish I would have went over just a little bit more to the right and fell down that cherry tree.
Now, cutting down a leaning tree can be dangerous. You have to be careful. You don't want to get the saw hung up. You don't want the tree to fall on you. You don't want it to crack all of a sudden, come back and hit you in the head. So you have to be very careful. As soon as I see the tree start to move, I jump back, getting ready. I'm not a professional at this. I see professionals do a lot easier and with a little more confidence than what I'm showing. But I am being careful and trying to see where it pinches and trying to see where I can get it cut without it grabbing my saw or grabbing me. But I do get it down. It kind of falls a little more gently than what I expected it to. Well, there's a reason it didn't just crack and fall down. You see, it looks almost like a rubber band in there. It kind of just folded down. It didn't snap or anything. It's just so rotten. It's just a little bit strange. It just didn't fall down. It kind of pulled itself down, but still stayed connected. So now I just got to trim it up and free it from the base itself. Now I was able to get this freed up from the stump. It was it was just weird the way it just kind of bent down like a rubber band. But now I'm going to hook it up in the tractor and give it a try. So please watch the video towards the end. You'll see a couple different fails in my attempt to bring down this leaning tree. So it doesn't come down very easy, and maybe comments will tell me all the mistakes I made while I was tearing it down. Once I got it strapped up, I had to move the tractor just a little bit closer. And then I started pulling, and it looked like this was going to be an easy project, like it was going to just come right down. But the further I got away, as you see, it's kind of, the angle was sliding down a little bit. I'll give you another viewpoint here, and you'll see where it kind of split the tree and acted a little bit like a scissor. As it went down, it got tighter and tighter, and then the bow kind of caught in it, and then it just kind of quit coming, and that was the end of that. That one didn't work out so good. So what I thought I'd try next is maybe try a different angle. Maybe I can pull it down the hill a little bit and get it to wiggle through. So I hooked it up again, moved the tractor a little bit, and then gave it a try. Didn't work either, as you can see by the other angle too. It came down a little bit more, but then once again it got stuck, and that's 2 fails. So I couldn't pull it out, so I decided to cut some of it up and get some of this weight off of it, at least this heavy end. There wasn't hardly any good wood left. I did save 1 log for the mill, but most of it was rotten the whole way through. And as I worked up the log, it did relieve some weight, as you will see here. Pretty soon as I go on up, it will reach the tipping point and it will tip the other direction. And there she goes, and you'll get the other view of it coming down and tipping the other direction. You see it's kind of a real curvy tree, which kind of really hampered my efforts to get it down. Once it came down on that side, either right or wrong, I decided to do some trimming on that side and lighten the load up. I don't really know what I'm thinking, but I'm trying to get this branch all the way down. I don't want anybody to get hurt. I want it out of the way of my pull behind mower. And here you see it go back the other direction. This is like a seesaw effect. And here's the other angle of it. I decided to cut another piece off, just another log, and trim it up a little bit. I don't know whether that was a good idea or not. It might have helped more if I would have been able to use the hook, the rope on. I'm going to hook up to it later and get below it. But I did stand back a little bit and try to think of what to do. It's frustrating me a little bit. I can't quite get it out. I mean, I keep on feeling whatever I'm going to do, but as you see, it's kind of knotted up towards the end. I did hook it up. I'm hooking up to my tractor. I did have a sling I put around it and tied it to chain. And I'm going to give it a few yanks, but the way those trees had scissored together, and it just kept on, seemed like you get it out a little bit and it would just fall down a little bit more and get stuck on a knot or something. So here I am yanking it again. Don't want to yank it too hard. Don't want to ruin my cylinders on my bucket. It didn't really come very much, and I kind of had to give up on this, and I guess you would consider that another fail. I just keep on failing on this job here. I guess when all else fails, get out the chainsaw and do a little more chainsaw work, and I guess while I'm trying to figure out what to do, I might as well clean up around here a little bit. I mean, it's getting to be quite a mess, and logs and stuff are getting in my way, so I'm just going to clean up the area before I decide what to do next. Well, as I clean up, I figured I'll just wait and bring up some more tools and maybe try a pole saw next time I come up. So here I am the next time I'm up. I'm going to give this pole saw a try here. And I did review this pole saw here quite a while ago. It's been working okay for me. If you want to look at a review, I'll go ahead and I'll put it up here in the corner so you can see it. The actual site for it. So it seems to be cutting okay. I am kind of reaching about as far as I can get up. As you see, I'm trying to cut it right where it hits the trees. Probably might have worked a little bit better if I would have moved it out a little bit, and I could have maybe cut the whole way through, but I started cutting into the cherry tree. So I kind of quit there, and I figured that if I put a rope on it and pull this rope, maybe I can bust it free and bring everything down with it. It is too high for me to get the sling up there. That's kind of why I put a rope up there and put a loop in it. That way I could kind of knot it up. It did go down a little bit further more than what I wanted it to. That way I don't have much leverage. If I would have got it more towards the top, it might have been easier to break. But here I am. I'm going to hook it to the tractor and see what happens. And this is an old rope, and guess what? The rope snaps. That was, I don't even know how many fails I have now. I guess you can rack up, was that at least 4, so now I'm going to have to try something else.
Now this is some rope from a linesman. It was kind of the end of the spool. They use it to pull the cable and stuff. So it's pretty strong. I'm pretty sure it'll be strong enough, and I've got a good angle because I was able to tie it low. So hopefully I can get this to bust this way. We'll hook it to the tractor and give it a pull. And voila, it busted right where I sawed it. So I guess I made a little bit of progress. I still have a piece up there I need to get down. Well, I guess pulling half of it's down is a win and still maybe a half a loss. The other one I was hoping would bust down and fall off, but it did not. I'm going to have to rope it, see what I can do. Here, I tied the rope to it again and it snapped again. That was kind of stupid. It didn't work the first time. I don't know why I thought it would work the second time. So here now I have to untie the rope from the other log, and I'm going to throw it up there and see if I can hook it and get it on there. Here we go, give it a throw. That seemed to work okay. The other side didn't go down far enough. I have some weight on it, so I'm kind of hoping as I wiggle it'll come through. Kind of fall down. Didn't want to, so I did what anybody would. I went and got a tool, a rake. Would pull it the rest of the way down. At least now I got it on it. Now I kind of pull the rope through to kind of lasso it, so to speak. And you see the mess it was the end of a line. And there it came. Oh, finally. I finally got a win. And I'm done with this leaning tree with a lot of fails. But it's all done. Seemed like it was a lot of fooling around to get this leaning cherry tree out between those other two cherry trees. But it's done now. So once again, I want to thank you for viewing. I appreciate your time. You can help an old man out and subscribe. So once again, this is the old man with the plan. I'll see you later.